Eurocrane. It was a really interesting drive here through a very urban area and then through some countryside and this industrial park that just goes on and on and on. It's something that we don't really see in the United States. So I'll introduce you all to the Eurocrane executives here. Irene is the board chairman of Eurocrane. Tony Tao is the general manager.
Yeah, the two are coming.
They're coming.
Okay. Yeah,
and Zhu Bing is the deputy general manager.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you want to wait or do you want to start?
We'll wait for a moment.
Wait for a moment? Okay.
I asked Mr. Xu to come here quickly. So yeah, just now I talked to Sandy that she asked me how long I have been working here. So I told him that I and Tony, we too founded the company. So yeah.
So it fits in with our team our theme this week of entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
So that's great.
Yeah. So after Tony and Bill come, I will have a short introduction of our company, and in my introduction, you can ask any question. Stop me, ask any question, and then we can discuss.
And we'll leave a block of time at the end too for questions, and then the tour afterwards, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So. And you have a look, they're coming on. They're here. This is Tony Tao, our general manager of Eurocrane.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, and Phil is in charge of the operation of the factory here. Yeah. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I'm very happy to have the opportunity to have you all here. Let me have the opportunity to say something about Eurocrane. Yeah. So, like I said before, in my introduction, you can stop me and ask questions. Eurocrane was built at the year of 2002, and we hope we can be the leading manufacturer and service provider of lifting equipment. We hope Eurocrane can be the competitive supplier of engineering machinery parts. Yeah, because we are in these two businesses of our company. This is our company history. We found in Shanghai. It's by Tony and me. We have the same share in the company. Yeah, we found in Shanghai. Before the year 2007, we based in Shanghai. Yeah, that time we do the cranes business, but we didn't make the manufacture of the cranes. Yeah, we subcontracted the manufacture to other crane factories. Yeah, but in the year of 2007, because our business was coming better and better, so we thought that to build our own factory is very important for us, because we hope through our efforts to make the best quality and service to our customers, then we can lead our companies to a better place in the market. Yeah. So in the year of 2007, we invested here. So here we have 3 factories actually. Here's the first stage factory, and like you can saw it's opposite. There's our second factory, workshops. Yeah, and opposite the river, we have our third workshops. Yeah, and so in these years we invested here. Our factory becoming bigger and bigger, and we started the production here in the year of 2008. And in China, because the lifting equipment is belong to special equipment, so we needed to get some special certificates for that before sales. So in 2008, we got the manufacturer license of special equipment, and we also applied the high-tech enterprise certificate. Yeah, because in China, if you if you have the certificate of high-tech enterprise certificate, you can have some tax advantages in China. Yeah. So and then in the next year we get the certificate of TUV, ISO 9000 and 14000. So this is our after our own factories, our company developed very fast.
Irene, could you explain what those certificates mean? They're issued by the government, I guess, and what does that mean for a company?
You mean the certificate for special equipment?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the cranes in China, like the elevator, it is equipment about safety. Yeah, so the government have the policy that before you manufacture and sales, you need to get the certificate. Yeah, and for the certificate, you need to make a sample, and then ask them to check it is okay or not, and they will check the factory devices, human resources, the quality control system. If they think all is okay, you can meet the standards, then they will issue the certificate to you for production and allow for sales. Yeah. So this is our Eurocrane's business. We are our main business is cranes and service. Yeah, but it's overhead cranes because some people will ask me, cranes is maybe because most we see cranes, maybe we will think about mobile cranes. They drive on the road. Yeah, but we make the cranes for the factories in the workshops. It's so we call it overhead cranes. Yeah. And the second business very important for us is the hoists and the winches. Yeah, it's our another brand. It's the factory is about half an hour far from here. It's but in the same area. Yeah, because that time we have the brand because we want this brand to be independent brand. Yeah, to be separate from Eurocranes because Eurocrane is our customer is end users, but this business the customer will be other cranes factories. Yeah, so it is two different businesses. So we separate two factories, two brand, and two system. Yeah, it's we have a business department is for engineering machinery parts division. This is some of this business is in our workshop here, but most of it is in our another factory is in Wujiang also is in this area, but because we have some customer of this division. The most important customer is Caterpillar, and the second is Volvo, and then it's Sandvik and CMAG.
SMS.
CMAG, yeah, CMAG, yes. Yeah, you can see that our crane division is, we have single girder cranes, double girder cranes, and special cranes. Yeah, we can make the cranes from 60 kilogram to 600 ton. It's our range of the cranes. This is hoists and winches. Hoists we can make from 50 kilogram to 100 ton. Yeah, it's this business is more standard. Yeah, but cranes business is we hand by projects and projects. It's different. This is our engineering machinery parts division. Yeah, we just make the components for Caterpillar and Volvo. So we don't need to invest on R&D, but we needed to invest on some technicals and how to say 工艺的
Process
processing engineer is very important for us. Yeah, and the welding, the machinery is very important.
You mentioned that Caterpillar is one of your big customers. Do they buy your product for use in China, or do you export to the U.S.?
Caterpillar, their purchasing system is a worldwide purchasing system. And our factory in Wujiang is offering the components to Caterpillar is for some factories of Caterpillar. The main factory is Caterpillar's factory in Suzhou, but they located in Suzhou is in how to say free zone. Free zone. Actually, for us, it's export to the free zone. Because they made the loaders, 装载机平地怎么说？ Loader.
Wheel load.
Because they export the products back to America, to Brazil, to because it's not the mobile cranes products. Yeah.
No. Actually, we export directly to some Caterpillar factory which located in Brazil and the USA.
Yeah. I mean the main factory is in Suzhou, but we export to there also, and others we export the parts to America, Brazil, Belgium.
And German. Now they are
German. Yeah, a lot of factories.
Okay.
Yeah. 他们每个的那个工厂是在那个。它叫 Pilola 工厂啊。
Pilola, I don't know which city.
Yeah. American, their factory, they import some parts also.
Machine.
Okay.
Yeah. But we only make the steel structures. Yeah.
Steel?
Yeah, steel structures.
I see.
Yeah.
And how long have you had them as a client, do you know?
3 years.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 years. Because their Suzhou factory was built 3 years ago. Yeah, so we together with them. Yeah. Because before their factory most based in Xuzhou and somewhere not in Suzhou. This is out their new factory also.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for Eurocrane, we even for crane business, we export a lot of cranes outside also, just from these 3 years. Yeah. The main is we export a lot of cranes to Brazil. Brazil is our important market there. Yeah. Because the first opportunity we went there is that we supply the cranes to management Varick factory in Changzhou. Yeah, and they thought that our product is very reliable and can be trusted. So when they built a factory in Brazil, yeah, they asked us for quotation and delivery also. Yeah, so lately after their they decided to purchase from us. So then we open a market to Brazil. Yeah, it's
You said it's Barrick, the mining company, which
Yes.
German company. Yeah,
No.
it's
No, Barrick is a golden mining company.
yes, Barrick the gold.
They have a big project in Chile and Argentina.
Argentina. Yes.
So actually, the project now is terminated 1.5 years ago. So they are 4 years ago they started project. They purchased 16 cranes from us,
16, no.
and then we deliver to there. They use a long time installation and on the high mountain because it's a golden mine. So it's no road, so they have to take everything by aircraft. So then the mining industry is not so good last year, so they decided to terminate and ask our people to maintenance the crane there, and even some crane didn't installed yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah. For the Barrick Gold project is our second big project there. Yeah, because it's on the mountain of the between the Chile and Argentina and.
Yeah, I asked because I visited Barrick Gold Mine in the Dominican Republic.
Ah.
And I remember seeing some cranes there, and I was curious if you had some fun there.
Who's your main competition, and why are you called Eurocrane? How did you come up with
Our main competition, because when we started our business, we cooperated with Valende from France. We purchased the hoists from them. Yeah, up to now we still purchase a big amount of hoist from them also, because from Valende, Verlinde. Yeah, it's a company belong to Konecranes. Yeah.
So our main competitor in China, we have some European company here, and also some Chinese company. So they have the biggest one is Konecrane, Crane, and components. So they also have a factory in China. So this is the competition, the high-end market, and we also have some Chinese company competition here. So in China, we have more than 400 crane builders here.
Is it getting too crowded, the market?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the cranes business is a traditional business, so it's not a new business. So a lot of crane builders here, but most of them focus on the low market. But we are on the middle and high market. So our main competitor is Konecranes, Dominican Cranes. They're cooperators, the agent of these two companies. Yeah, it's.
I'm wondering how much of your business involves Shanghai itself. We were all struck, of course, coming to Shanghai for the first time and seeing the incredible skyline and, of course, many cranes working on new towers. The growth is extraordinary, although at some point it probably is going to slow if it hasn't already. Are you invested in that whole world of the Shanghai, skyline? And if so, where do you see it going?
So Eurocrane, our business is we can say based on the whole China market. So the more and more manufacturer move out from Shanghai to outside of Shanghai or nearby Shanghai like us. And Irene already introduced that Eurocrane only do the crane for workshop, which is manufacture or not for port or for the tower crane.
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
No.
Is this business a good economic indicator for how the whole economy is doing?
Excuse me.
Is your business and how well it's doing, is that a good economic indicator for the whole economy, how it's doing, the whole global economy? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if so, could you tell me what you're seeing, or if there's early indications either way?
Yeah, it's high related with the economic growing of the especially the manufacturing, and you know, we are start with make the crane, do the project, then we are more and more to take care of the service of because due to the China economic the growing speed from 11% to 7%, so which means the new crane install base are decreasing. Yeah.
Are you concerned? What do you think is going on? Do you expect that to turn around?
You mean the crane business or China economic?
China economic, or both? I mean, they're related.
Oh, this is a big topic.
Well, I know that a lot of analysts look at Caterpillar, judge the entire global economy, and Caterpillar's doing well, and that's good news, and vice versa. So I'm wondering if you have an opinion based on your business.
Yeah, no, as I know, the construction machine business in China also dropped a lot. But you know, if you are really good, so then it means the whole market are dropped. So then some company are still growing, which means this kind of company are very good. They have a very good product, very good service. So you can also still find that some company are growing, but the whole market are dropped.
Are you thinking about diversifying your products based on that? Like what new product are you thinking about building in response to the slowdown of the construction?
Service.
The service.
Yeah.
So you service your own equipment and other types of equipment?
Yeah.
Such as what other types of equipment?
So we also service for other cranes, and the main topic of the service is how to training our people, and so this is our strategy.
How many employees do you have?
600.
And are you a private company or?
Yeah.
Yeah, like Tony said, service will be our differentiation for our company to other companies. Yeah, but for the products, we are focused on some niche market, like crane room cranes business, and some light cranes, because we thought that maybe in China, when the new big construction slowing down, but maybe we need more and more light cranes, like 1 ton, 2 ton, to improve the productivity of the factory. Yeah. So we will focus on some light cranes and special cranes to meet the customer requirements, and some niche market for like clean room and explosion proof, some niche market. Yeah, we will.
How does financing work in this country? You've built this company so quickly, and obviously have several plants now. Does financing come from the state? Does it come from other Chinese investors? How did you get the means to grow so quickly?
I think we the bigger reason is because of the the last 10 years the China manufacturing are increasing.
Yeah, the market is growing up, so
And the whole world, they are before the crisis, they invest in China is a lot. A lot of company from United States, from Japan, from Europe, they have big invest in China.
but that's before the year 2008. After 2008, a big change because actually for our company before the year 2008, most of our companies are foreign companies or joint ventures. But after that, most of our customers transfer to state-owned factories and some big private companies. Yeah, so there's still a big change in the market. Yeah.
I understand that a lot of developing countries are starting, are increasing manufacturing, especially countries under AGOA and agreements like that. Do you export any cranes to Africa or other developing countries at all? And if not, do you think that's a potential market for exporting cranes, or not necessarily?
Yes.
Yes.
So what sorts of places do you export to that are in developing countries, for example? I'm curious.
Africa.
All over Africa.
South Africa.
South Africa?
South
No,
Africa.
Africa and South America.
And South America.
Yeah.
South America and Africa.
Would you say that's a large percentage of the business you do, or just small still, that going to those places?
Compared to China market, the African market is still small. Yeah. So a lot of Chinese construction company go to Africa to build some like a cement factory, steel mill or railway. So this kind of company, they need high quality product. So also their owner or some African owner, maybe they need some equipment with the European standard. So we have chance to work together with this kind of Chinese construction company to work together with them. Yeah.
Okay.
I saw in your promotional materials that a lot of your products are used in the electricity sector and power generation. I was wondering if you could describe a little bit about how they're used and maybe a few companies that, a few power producers that you sell to.
Power station.
Yeah, the China start the power station now, the speed are less than before. So we export some crane for the hydraulic power station outside of China also. And this year it seems that the nuclear power station are start again. Yeah.
I'm curious where all of you received your training and education and just your understanding of how to run a business well. Have you been educated in the West, the United States, or elsewhere? And if so, where in the course of your training did you develop your sense of how to run a business properly and how to manage growth?
We actually the education is learned by the communication. So we didn't stay any university outside of China, but we have a lot of visit in Europe and to communicate with the West. So the way of the learning is the
through
visit,
business.
through business.
Yeah.
The education, the whole university, the universities in China, yeah, both of us.
Okay.
Both
So you
of
were all educated and trained within China?
Yeah.
Yeah.
one other thing, does the shift towards increasing use of robotics and advanced manufacturing, how does that affect your business one way or the other?
Pardon?
You know, a lot of companies are trying to do more and more, I don't know what the word is, but they use more robots, more automation. Does that increase or decrease your business? Does it affect the demand for what you make?
机器人会自动化对这个影响。
Yeah, you know the more and more, bill is come from they are from United States company. So their company use more automation compared to Eurocrane. So he joined us 1 year ago.
Okay.
So Eurocrane also think about to improve our manufacturing process. So the main reason is the labor costs are increasing here.
Irene, can you talk a little bit about your background specifically? Is it unusual to have a woman as the chairman of the board? Just kind of curious, how did you come to that role?
I graduated from the Harbin Institute of Technology as a master. After graduation, I came to Shanghai and I worked for Shanghai Telecom for 2 years. Then joined Shanghai Bear for 1 year. Then after we built the company with Tony. I think at the first stage, we just go to the market and make the products. I think maybe for 5 years, it's just natural growth. Yeah, but lately you think it's not enough because we are all learn mathematics or engineering is the background, so we are not good at management. So at the year of 2008, I joined the EMBA program in Shanghai. So I have, I think I have a system training of the whole company management. Then lately, we are on the way. Want to be a better company. It's very the education for the management is very important for me also. And Tony is this year just graduated from the same school in Shanghai also for EMBA degree.
Is it unusual to have women entrepreneurs or women executives in China? Is that unusual, or is it commonplace that women start businesses and run large factories?
I think the reason he has is everyone we've met so far seems to have been men.
Yeah.
And so we just...
Same in America, too.
No, it is the same in the U.S. too.
The same in US too.
The top executives tend to be men more than women.
I think maybe if you went to go to the companies and you see if the woman is there, then see where more efforts on the working, then you think then it will be a common because you need to learn and lead the company to go. But maybe it is still a small percentage of the whole.
Is that changing though? Are the expectations of women in the workplace, are they changing? I mean, you expect like 5 or 10 years from now there'll be more women like you, Irene, who are running large companies in China?
I think in Shanghai, women devote in work a lot. It's they all say the best place for women in China is.
Oh, really? Is that what they said?
Yeah.
Did you say that you're all mathematical engineers?
We too all majored in mechanical
Mechanical.
mechanical, yes. Tony's college is in Shanghai. My college is in the north of China.
Has the government ever told you to close down your factories, like for APEC, or if there's heavy pollution in the air? if so, how does that impact your production?
Actually, after our factory, we never receive this kind of notice that you needed to close down, because for cranes business, we don't have too many corrosion or something like that. Even our consuming is not too much. Yeah, but only before some years, because the Chinese economy is going and a lot of consumers. So the electricity is not enough. Yeah, that time maybe the electricity government has said, this week you factories open, and this you needed to stop close for 2 days, something like that. Yeah, but we needed to change our production plan for that. Yeah, but this year is no this situation, because the economic is not good as the year of that time. Yes, yeah. Okay, so I continue. Thank you. Very nice discussion. It's for our companies. We hope we can be the global top player of cranes and the material handling industry. So, like say that because we are all not, we don't have a West background. So we are all thinking that if we want to player in the global market, it will be our shortage. So we think that for these 3 years or 5 years, we still needed to improve our competitive and market in China, but we needed to think about the global market. Maybe we need more talents to join us, to have the Western background if we want to go outside step more in the market. Yeah. And our mission is that we will listen to the voice of customers, provide competitive solutions and products to the customer, and we hope to create value for the customers. Yeah. And for our company, we want our company to the technology leadership in the market, and hope our products can be cost competitive. It's our strategy. We want to focus our efforts on these 2 points. So, yeah, this is our core value of the company, and we around this we will have a lot of activities, yeah, to have all the employees to have this idea, to have the spirit of the company. Yeah, we customer first, and innovation, execution, and people-oriented passion, and work with teamwork spirit itself. Foreign is our Eurocrane operating system. I think this is most important for our company, because we will set our annual strategic target through our vision, mission, and come to our annual strategic target. Every year at the beginning of every year, we will have a strategy meeting of the key persons. Yeah, to separate all the plans or the actions through the teams. Yeah, and then every week, every month, and every half year, we will review that where we are and what we should do change or something. Because for cranes business, there's one problem is that it's the account receivable. Account receivable. Yeah, it is will be a question. So because the year of 2012, we because we didn't focus on it. We focus on the sales and the growth. Then the next year we found that our account receivable amount is going up. So yeah, and so this after that we focus on it. and to build a system to how to manage it, because we hope our company grows with stable, not with no controlling, and then maybe even you see you have the profit but you don't have the cash. It will be a big problem for us. This is our continuous improvement system of operations. Is in charge. Is Bill. Bill this year joined Eurocrane because before it's V2, because V2 is not. We don't have a lot of experience in factories. After the factory built, we just learn and practice. But still, we are not professionals. So this year we find Bill to join us as a professional. So we want him to lead Eurocrane to go ahead for the operations next years to be better and better. For the company, we think if we want to be stable growth, the strategy is very important, and then the organizational competence is very important for us, because even your strategy is right, but maybe if our human resources, the competence or the ability cannot catch this, then we still cannot be success. So we focused a lot of energy on this. This is our cultural ecosystem. Yeah, because every year we will have some a lot of activities together with all the employees together to share something to build up the spirits of the company, and share the documents inside the colleagues to transfer positive ideas, positive spirit in the company. Here's some our customers. You can see from the catalogs also. Yeah, but actually every year our company, our customers normally changing. Yeah, because maybe 2 years ago the engineering machinery industry is very good. Yeah, then our customers will be like Sanyi, like Zoomlink. Yeah, but this year they are not good. But you can see that the paper mill companies, they are still investing. So this year our customers will be a lot of paper mill companies like that. So thanks. Thank you. So any questions you can.
Congratulations. This was very, very informative and very educational for us. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Cindy?
How many hours does a worker typically work in a week? And can you tell us what they get paid?
Normally they work 8 hours. Yeah, but one day. But if we have small projects, sometimes they will more hours. Yeah. But still, in some workshop, their salary is calculated by what they worked.
They have basic salary and they plus.
Yeah. Like they have some basic salary, then they have salary is connected to how much work they do in the workshops. Yeah, but in the office it's not in this way. Yeah.
What's your annual revenue, and can you tell me some sort of how fast your sales have been growing and the compound annual growth rate for your sales?
The value, you mean? The sales value last year is about $8 million. 18 million.
18?
80.
Oh, 80. And it's been growing, what, like in the teens, 20%, 10%, of the annual sales?
Yeah, last 12 years, our average growth is 30, more than 30%.
30%
Yeah.
in the last 10 years? Wow.
Yeah.
How do you establish your business relationships with Western companies or at least companies outside China? What's the means by which you come together? How does that work? Say you want to do a deal with Caterpillar. Caterpillar, I guess, is already a client, but say you have your eye on a client somewhere else outside China. How do you connect with them? How does that work?
Marketing and sales.
Kind of following up on that, if you're talking about supplying a very sensitive or critical industry like nuclear power, are there any special security procedures that you have to abide by or have to sort of guarantee?
Yeah, they have a very high requirement related to the process quality control system. So they ask a lot of the documents which can show that your process are guaranteed. So this kind of industry, it costs a lot of engineering time and management time. Yeah.
Following up on what I asked before,
Uh-huh.
you had said that there's 400 other crane companies.
Yeah.
And where we learned from other speakers during the week that China may be entering a new phase of consolidation from a macroeconomic standpoint. Is that what you think is going on, that there's this big change happening in lots of different industries? Or is this just a normal couple of years of readjustment and it's not that big of a change?
I think that China will not growing as fast as before. So definitely the speed will up to, I think, 7 to maybe 6%, 5%, and keep this kind of speed during some years. It's what we call the middle speed. And this speed. So of course, then some crane builder they will have no business anymore, and because the business go down, so the competition will be higher. So only the good company will be survive. So maybe this is the situation in the future in China.
Is this a good thing? Is it healthy?
Yeah, for us, it's we need to work more hard to be more better.
Yeah, I think in the short stage, it will be very difficult to all of us. Yeah, because this year, the competition in the market is very high because maybe every crane builders, they cannot catch more orders. So the competition in the market will be higher than before. Yeah, but maybe after some years, if some companies, they cannot manage the cash flow very well, or the can service the customers very well, and maybe even they catch the orders, but the quality is not good. Maybe need some years to be died. Yeah, but for this stage, I think it will be a very difficult time. So we always tell our team we need to prepare for the hard working for long time. Yeah.
Is it one thought? Is this the brutal path to solving maybe perceptions of low quality in some products in the Chinese market?
You mean blue path?
Is this a way to raise the quality of everyone, all products out of China? This consolidation or extra competition now?
You mean it's a
not? I think. Yeah.
Uh.
I think this is a way to of course, this then you need more efficient. It means cost related to price. It means more competitive
yeah.
product, not only in
The quality,
rising the quality and also keep your cost is not so growing so high and is so. It's also when you are running the company, they have a lot of facts you have to take care of. But the quality is always the first. Then also you need to have good service and for the in front of the customer, then the experience of their purchase are good. So we need to have different kinds of job to do, and the quality is the first.
What do you think are the advantages or disadvantages of having your company being based here in China versus elsewhere? When you think of you mentioned 400 competitors in China, but when you think of the whole world of crane manufacturers anywhere, what are some of the advantages of being in China, and are there any disadvantages of being in China as well?
You compare to China crane builder, or you compare to whole
world. So like someone of your size, more or less, who makes cranes in India or some other place. I mean, what are in the world? Like what advantages do you think do you have of being in China compared to a similar business somewhere else in a different country?
Big market is the
yeah.
most advantage.
Right. So the advantage is that we are in China. So for China, you have advantage. So if I go to India, then I have this advantage. Because of transportation, communication service. Because this kind of products are related to some like project. So it's a lot of site job to do. So you cannot go to India, for example, with project. You only can go with the product.
And what about versus other companies, other crane manufacturers that are foreign owned here, for example? We heard yesterday a little bit about requirements that a foreign company wishing to do business here it generally has to go through a joint venture with other companies. Do you, being a Chinese company in China versus a foreign company in China, are there also advantages to being a Chinese crane manufacturer as opposed to like a joint venture sort of thing?
Yeah, compared to foreign investor in China, our advantage is we more understanding Chinese.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this advantage is that most of Chinese will think that the quality or technology are foreign are higher, still Western are higher than China.
Does the government give you advantages in the Chinese market?
No.
Zero.
Taxes or
No.
We are belong to whole 100% open market company.
Yeah.
You mentioned that you're interested in being the top global player in this market. Would that involve a joint venture with other companies? Do you foresee yourself merging with overseas company?
We are just start to thinking about it. Yeah, because but now it's because this year we just presented the IPO documents to the to the how to call it securities 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 of China. Yeah.
That's how I've seen. Chinese Security Regulation Commission.
Yeah. So, but in China it is a long way to go. Maybe need 2 or 3 years. So maybe in these years we cannot do some merge or something like that. But we are thinking about it. Yeah, because maybe only through companies by self growth, maybe to throw, or sometimes you cannot get some core technologies to be have very quickly. Yeah. So we are started thinking about that. Yeah.
Thank you so much.